spread. Coronavirus cases in India rises to 287. The virus has infected more than 270,000 people across the world. Around 11,000 succumb. Indian Council of Medical Research issues revised guidelines for COVID-19 testing. Air India flight departs from New Delhi to bring back Indians stranded in Italy. And Tripura government places budget for the fiscal year 2020-21. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Notice News. This is Jolly Khoikia Gogoi with the news in detail. A 14-hour-long Janata curfew is scheduled to come into force from 7 a.m. tomorrow. Prime Minister Narendra Modi appealed to all the fellow countrymen through a televised address to the nation on 19 March to contribute their bit to break the chain of spread of novel coronavirus by following this novel method of social distancing. Prime Minister also asked the citizens to thank those involved in the fight against the virus tomorrow at 5 p.m. by clapping and ringing bells. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has hailed the efforts of people from various walks of life that have come together to support the initiative of Janata Curfew tomorrow to contain the spread of coronavirus COVID-19. He also urged the people to avoid panic buying. Coronavirus cases in India rose to 287 on Saturday. Maharashtra has reported the highest number of COVID-19 cases at 63, including 3 foreigners, followed by Kerala at 37, including 8 foreign nationals. Uttar Pradesh recorded 27 cases, including 1 foreigner, and Rajasthan 23, including 2 foreigners, while Delhi recorded 20, including 1 foreigner. The cases in Ladakh rose to 13. 5 people have died in the country so far. Coronavirus has infected more than 270,000 people and killed more than 11,000 across the world. China reported no new domestic cases of COVID-19 for the second successive day yesterday. The Chinese National Health Commission said that it has registered 41 new imported cases of COVID-19 and no cases of internal transmission. The nation also recorded 7 new fatalities. Some 3,245 people have died in China since the virus first emerged there late last year. No new cases of the coronavirus have been registered in Wuhan, where the outbreak is believed to have originated. COVID-19 death toll in Italy goes past 3,400, overtaking that of China, where the virus originated, after China reports 0 new local transmissions for the first time since the outbreak. The death toll from coronavirus outbreak in Italy rose by 427 to 3,405. The Indian Council of Medical Research revised its strategy to fight the spread of the new coronavirus today, saying all hospitalized patients with severe acute respiratory illness, shortness of breath and having fever and cough will now be tested for COVID-19 infection. The new ICMR guidelines also said asymptomatic direct and high-risk contacts of a confirmed case should be tested once between day 5 and day 14 of coming in contact. The apex body for biomedical research revised its strategy in view of a spurt in coronavirus cases in the country this week. The new strategy aims to contain the spread of infection more effectively and to provide reliable diagnosis to all individuals meeting the inclusion criteria of COVID-19 testing. Meanwhile, the coronavirus cases rose to 358 today in India, with fresh cases being reported from various parts of the country. Community transmission of the disease has not been documented till now. In view of the outbreak of COVID-19 and in light of the advisory issued by the Ministry of Health, the state government has ordered the closure of the main IMA markets across the state, including the 3 IMA markets and temporary market at Imphal city, from midnight tonight till midnight of March 25. A notice issued by the Commissioner, Mahood, further instructed the Deputy Commissioners of all districts of the state to ensure that the main IMA markets located at their respective district headquarters are closed down during the said period. The closure will also include all kinds of street vendors, the notice added. Meanwhile, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh said, the primary concern of the government at this hour is to protect and save the lives of the people. He assured that necessary measures are being taken to ensure that there is no shortage of essential items like groceries, fuel and medicines in the state, and urged the public to avoid panic buying. Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb appealed to people of the state to follow the health-related guidelines and observe Janata Curfew on Sunday. Speaking at the Assembly, the Chief Minister urged people to implement the Janata Curfew. Except emergency works, try to avoid venturing out as much as possible, he said, and focused in details on various steps taken by the government to combat the COVID-19 scare. All Tripura Merchants Association and many other clubs also urged traders to make Janata Curfew successful. All Tripura Petroleum Dealers Association announced that the petrol pumps of Agartala city area would provide services to the consumers on roster basis on March 22, 2020 in support to appeal of the Prime Minister to observe Janata Curfew. Deputy Commissioner of Kohima, Gregory Thejawale, has assured the public that there is sufficient essential commodities and therefore urged the public not to indulge in panic buying of commodities. He also assured that the authority is monitoring on daily basis with the help of Kohima Municipal Council. He also said that isolation wards have been set up in various hospitals in the state. He also stated that initial stages to emphasize on preventive measures and more awareness is to be created for the prevention of COVID-19. In Manipur, as a precautionary measure against the spread of coronavirus, police personnel today disinfected 3 IMA markets and other temporary markets in Imphal Valley, Manipur. As per the government order, shops in the market areas remain closed. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh on Friday inspected IMA markets in Khairamban areas. Soon after the visit, the government directed closure of IMA markets in the valley for 5 days from March 21 to 25 in an effort to prevent the spread of coronavirus. An Air India flight departed from New Delhi to Rome today afternoon to bring back Indians stranded in Italy. The special flight, which departed at 2:30 p.m., will bring back Indians stranded in Italy. Earlier this month, 83 passengers were brought back by an Air India flight from Italy. Italy has been one of the highly affected countries from the coronavirus pandemic. In view of the novel coronavirus spreading across the world, Assam Governor Professor Jagdish Mukhi appealed to the people to strictly adhere to self-discipline like social distancing as a preventive measure and self-isolation in case of symptoms similar to coronavirus infection. He also appealed to the residents of Assam to follow the health advisories issued by Health Department to contain the spread of viral infection.
पूरा देश एवं असम प्रदेश लड़ रहा है। इस महामारी से बचने के लिए हमें सजग और सतर्क रहने की आवश्यकता है। डरने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है। कोरोना वायरस ने पूरी मानव जाति को संकट में डाल दिया है। इसकी अभी तक कोई दवा नहीं निकली है। अतः कोरोना से लड़ाई लड़ने के लिए न केवल हमें संकल्प लेना होगा, बल्कि संयम भी बनाकर रखना होगा। आप जानते हैं कि कोरोना वायरस का संक्रमण तेजी से बढ़ रहा है। इस संकट की घड़ी में हमें सामूहिक कार्यक्रमों एवं भीड़भाड़ आदि से पूरी तरह दूरी बनाकर रखनी चाहिए तथा स्वास्थ्य विभाग के दिशा निर्देशों का पालन करना चाहिए। सर्दी, खांसी या बुखार होने पर तुरंत नज़दीकी स्वास्थ्य केंद्र अथवा डॉक्टर से मिलें, क्योंकि हमारी जागरूकता ही हमारा बचाव है। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने पूरे से आह्वान किया है कि 22 मार्च रविवार को देशवासी जनता कर्फ्यू का पालन करें। जनता कर्फ्यू का मतलब है जनता के लिए जनता द्वारा खुद पर लगाया गया कर्फ्यू। मेरा निवेदन है कि असम वासी भी जनता कर्फ्यू के दौरान प्रातः 7 बजे से सायं 9 बजे तक आत्म संयम के साथ घर पर ही रहें। असम हर मुसीबत में अपनी सतर्कता और समझदारी का परिचय देता आया है। कोरोना वायरस की इस लड़ाई में भी असमवासी न केवल स्वच्छता बनाए रखेंगे बल्कि सामूहिक कार्यक्रमों से दूरी बनाकर बुद्धिमत्ता का परिचय देंगे, यह मेरा पूर्ण विश्वास है। धन्यवाद।
Tripura Deputy Chief Minister Jishnudev Verma on Friday presented a budget of rupees 19,891.60 crore rupees for the fiscal year 2020-21 with a deficit of rupees 511.41 crore. In the budget speech, Dev Verma said that the collection of own tax revenue is projected at rupees 2,439 crore with a growth rate of 11%, while non-tax revenue is estimated with rupees 302 crore. Among the notable announcement, the Deputy Chief Minister said that girl students from 6th to 12th standard would be provided free sanitary napkins. Meritorious students from underprivileged sections such as SC community will be given 1 lakh rupees as stipend. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu today reviewed the preparedness on observance of Janata curfew in all 26 districts of the state through video conferencing. Chief Secretary Naresh Kumar and Central Government Observer Sajjan Yadav interacted with district officers. Supporting the Janata curfew, Chief Minister called upon the people to cooperate in this mission for health safety to all. Meanwhile, all border entry points in the state has already been sealed by the authorities and only essential services personnel are allowed to enter the state. Now, before we wind up the bulletin, a recap of the headlines. Nationwide Janata curfew to come into force tomorrow from 7 a.m. to contain corona spread. Coronavirus cases in India rises to 287. The virus has infected more than 270,000 people across the world. Around 11,000 succumbed. Indian Council of Medical Research issues revised guidelines for COVID-19 testing. Air India flight departs from New Delhi to bring back Indians stranded in Italy. And Tripura government places budget for the fiscal year 2020-21. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.